Today, I'm removing all the pressure and stress of trying to build an online business as an expert and, hey, I know everything and look how smart I am, to being a guide. I'm going to break down the simple system, including some very specific prompts that's going to get you out of that overwhelmed, stressed out mindset of trying to do it all and be an expert into the wonderful world of guides. And I even want to share with you at the end an interesting person I just found online who's the definition of a guide. He is being a guide in an industry where there's a lot of people competing to say, "Look how much I know," and he's generating income without having to create products and courses and memberships and funnels. So I wanna show you that example at the end, so stick around. You don't wanna miss this. And of course, like and subscribe. You don't wanna miss 1 minute of this craziness. The guide model. I've been building businesses for a long time in both worlds. I've had where I'm the expert, like here right now in this Ryan Lee brand, I'm kind of like positioned as the expert in building these online businesses because I've been doing it for so long, have a good track record. But there are businesses that I've had where there was a personal development one where it was more online summits. There was a health business, my three different nutrition companies. I positioned myself more as a guide, showing people the way. Look what I found. Check this out, as opposed to saying, here's everything you need to know because I'm so brilliant. Look how smart I am. So, as I've been coaching people over the past few years, seeing the what I found is the people who put the most stress on themselves trying to be the expert and trying to outshout the competition in videos and YouTube videos and reels and shorts, it is leading to overwhelm. So I wanted to find a way to gently ease them into this world of information, advice, content without feeling like you have to be the guide. And I'm actually right now building a brand new company. I wanted to prove that, hey, you can do this from scratch. And I'm building a new business in a new market I've never been in. I'm not an expert. I'm not known. I have a zero list there, zero connections. I'm building it from scratch. If you're interested in joining the program and seeing how I do it, and you'll do it alongside me, just write the word scratch below. Come on in. The water's mighty fine. So, getting back to the guide of the guide, we start with the first letter C, which is clarity, which is you are shifting from, hey, look how much I know and look how brilliant I am and look at all this knowledge I have, to I'm just going to give you clarity. I'm going to reduce all of that clutter in your mind and just help you focus on what's really important. And this is becoming more vital, especially as there's more information, especially as there's tens of thousands of hours of YouTube videos added every minute, right? Uh, People are they're drowning in information. So your goal as a guide is to give them clarity, right? So we shift from the expert mindset of this is what to do, right? Eat this, lift this, never do this, drink this, flip this, buy this, invest in this, to a prompting question that gives people more clarity of, hey, here's a tool that helped me. Maybe it'll help you too, right? Do you see the difference? And now it's going to give them clarity. So if they're overwhelmed and, well, oh my God, I want to build a website with AI, but I'm not sure what to do. Instead of kind of, hey, look how smart I am. This is what you do. This is what you do. You say, I found this cool tool. I found this AI tool. Like, it's going to help you build your site in like 2 clicks. I think you're going to dig it. Now you're a guide. You're not saying you know it all, but you're not saying you don't know anything, right? You still know what you're doing, but you don't have to wear the expert hat. And it's a much gentler place for us to be, especially if it's something new and you're like, you're not 100% sure. So that gives people clarity. That's one prompting question. Again, write the word scratch below. I'm going to be going through a lot of these prompts and we're going to be building out specific examples and a business from scratch doing this. The second letter, E, is empathy. This is a biggie. I find that some experts, or what's morphed into, I guess, influencers, right? You want to call them influencers. It's a lot of the content is me, me, me. Look at me. Oh my God, guys, I'm on the beach. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, look at my new car. Isn't it awesome? And there's no empathy. There's no, hey, can I help you? It's all about me, me, me. Look how good I am. Look how smart I am. Look how good looking I am. So we shift from, again, this is what to do, or look at me, or look how smart I am, or look at all my degrees, to let's just figure this out together, right? Let's do this together. You and I. step by step. We're going to figure this out. It's just a much softer, easier, gentler way to guide people along to whatever goal it is they want. Losing weight, making money, building relationships, right? Whatever it is, you're getting off your soapbox and you're getting in the weeds with them, in the dirt, in the mud, building, creating, figuring things out. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. Let's do this together. I've always positioned myself kind of doing that, being the person in the trenches doing it. It works really well. And it takes pressure off of you. I know I keep repeating that, taking pressure off, because I can't stress how important it is to do as much as you can to relieve the stress and pressure, because when it's on you and you're feeling this um, self doubt and pressure and stress and overwhelm, it leaks out into your marketing and it becomes frantic. And your headlines and your copy becomes hypey, or you just copy anyone else and it loses its soul. But when you start peeling it away, peel away the layers and say, "Look, I'm just here to help. I'm here to serve. This is what I do. This is what I love, and I think it worked for me, and I think it's gonna help you." It's a really approachable, relatable way, and it's exactly how you would talk to someone in real life. If you were meeting someone at a coffee shop, you're not gonna say, "Oh my god, look how brilliant I am. Here's my resume." You'd say, "Look, I know you wanna lose weight. I was 30 pounds overweight, and I lost 30 pounds, and I wanna help you, and this is what I did." Right? That's just a much more natural way to speak to someone, which is marketing, right? And the final piece of the puzzle is F is the flow. It's making sure this topic, this area you want to be in, that you're giving people clarity, that you're guiding them with empathy, that there's a flow to an actual business, right? Because the other things are great, but if you want to turn this into a business and monetization, then there needs to be a fit. It needs to make sense. It needs to be something, a solution that you're delivering, a problem you're solving that people are willing to pay for in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's through commission products where you're an affiliate, whether it's through you getting enough views where there's going to be advertisers interested in reaching that market, because certain markets are going to pay much more. So if you're doing YouTube and you're teaching people, and you're just doing gaming, you're not going to make a lot. You need a lot of views versus I'm teaching them investing, you're gonna get more per 1,000 views. So, is there a viable market? Right? Because that is important. At the end of the day, this is still a business. You still wanna generate income. When all of these work, when you're giving people clarity, when you're guiding them with empathy, when there's a flow, where there's a market fit, that's when this becomes easy. That's when it becomes much more effortless, where you don't feel like you're always pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's stressful and, "Oh my god, I have to do a video, and what am I gonna do? What am I gonna talk about?" You're simply guiding. That's the whole thing. Here's one I mentioned earlier. I found this guy. I was searching through, and I'm like, "Oh, this is interesting." All he was doing is showing, "Hey, look at this cool thing you could do with AI." He didn't say, "I created this AI," or "I have a master's, PhD in, mechanical engineering," although he might, but he's just saying, "Look at this cool thing you can do." And then he gets you on his email, which is really, really important. And in my program in OPP, I'm going to show you, because we got to get them onto the email. He has an email list, and then he has products he recommends, these AI tools he's talking about, and he's an affiliate and he makes commission. And one of my most successful, probably my second most successful student, he makes about 8 or 9 million a year. This is his entire business. He just guides you. He gets you on his email list and he just promotes affiliate programs. He doesn't even have any products. He has a couple of million people on his multiple lists now in the health space. And that's all he does is email them every day with different products. Here's something that's cool. It's going to help you gain weight, lose weight, feel better, reduce stress. His entire business. So don't think you can't generate income just being an affiliate. You can. You don't have to do courses, membership sites if you don't want to. When I'm building this new thing, this new program, this new OPP, I'm going to have multiple income streams. So I'm going to do some where there's going to be commissions. I'm going to do some on publishing on platforms, and I'm going to do a recurring revenue as well. So I do like multiple revenue streams, but don't feel like you have to do that all at once. Start with just promoting other programs that you like. It's got to be something you like and endorse, right? That's really, really important. If you want to watch me do this from scratch, just write the word scratch below and let's jump in and let's do this. Uh, and either way, I just hope that you're finding value and this is opening your eyes. And I'd love to hear your questions and comments. And again, if you like this, just hit like and subscribe. Everything I do and I teach is based on real world, is based on me building. And I can't wait to build this new business in a totally different market from scratch. And we're going to keep on rocking. And let's talk about more revenue streams, specifically recurring revenue, in the next video.